Hello everyone, Mr. Lipchick here, and our topic for discussion is the cultural landscape of North America, the US and Canada. North America is made up of 24 countries, each with its own unique culture. Canada and the US have similar cultures. Their histories as colonies of Britain gave them similar languages and political systems. Canada, however, is a constitutional monarchy with close ties to Britain. A constitutional monarchy is a form of government in which a king or queen acts as head of state, while the ability to make and pass legislation belongs to an elected parliament. The US and Canada have strong political bonds and are very close allies. Both the US and Canada have had massive immigration. Assimilation was the original goal of both nations, seeking to have immigrants give up their old ways. Now there is a sense of pluralism or multiculturalism where people live side by side, keeping their languages and traditions. Canada's people. Geographically, Canada is the second largest country in the world. Most of Canada's people trace their ancestry to England or France. French and English are the national languages of Canada. And recent immigration is from many different parts of the world. So Canada is becoming more diverse, just as the United States is. Ethnic ancestry of the U.S. Ethnic ancestry of the U.S. is extremely diverse today. Native Americans were the first established population here. Others were eventually settled here voluntarily or forcibly, to include African Americans, Germans, Irish, Chinese, Eastern and Southern Europeans, which are Greek, Slavic people, and Italians, and many, many other nationalities. Basically, too numerous to list here. Native Americans. The land hunger of European settlers led to the destruction of many native peoples and their removal from their lands. In the agricultural society that we had, owning a lot of land was the way to wealth. Many were killed by diseases and military actions against entire tribes. Today, the Indigenous peoples of Canada make up 3.3% of their population, while in the US, Native Americans comprise 2% of the population. Latin Americans. The Spanish colonized Mexico in the 1500s. The native populations that survived mostly married into the Spanish society, and they are known as mestizos, which means mixed blood. Mexico and Central America, therefore, speak Spanish as their national languages. And in the Mexican War between 1846 and 1848, the U.S. seized large sections of Mexican territory and removed many Mexicans from their property. So while much of the population was disenfranchised in that part of North America, there still is a strong cultural influence from the Spanish speakers. The Atlantic slave trade. Colonists in North and South America imported millions of African slaves to work in agriculture. Traditions and customs of many African peoples melded with those in Latin American colonies. Culturally, most became Creoles or Afro-Americans. Brazil was the last country to give up slavery in 1890. Religions of North America. Christianity is the predominant religion of North America. Catholicism is the largest Christian religion in the U.S. However, All Protestant churches combined outnumber the people who practice Catholicism. Due to periods of immigration, a wide variety of religions thrive in the U.S. today, including Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, and once again, others too numerous to list. Most North Americans are Protestant. As members of Protestant churches settled in North America to find religious freedom. Most Canadians are Protestant, however, Catholics are the largest single Christian denomination in Canada. To the right, you see an image of Martin Luther, who is credited with starting the Protestant Revolution. However, there were many other theologians who came before him and around the same time as he did. Because of the Spanish influence, Latin American nations are primarily Roman Catholic. In recent years, however, organized religion has declined in North America, with many people claiming no religious affiliation. That concludes our discussion on the cultural landscape of North America. Thank you for attending, and I look forward to seeing you in the live lesson. Have a great day.